So, like I said earlier, in cohort 1, we had some wonderful mentors, and the journey between the mentors and then the mentees is something that you cannot write about. It's so much. And so I would like to hear from some of the mentors as well as the mentees this afternoon. And it's a pleasure to invite one man who was or became very popular with the mentees. And I don't know why, but I'm sure today we'll get to know. Ladies and gentlemen, let's receive Mr. Jeff Serwaa. He is the Managing Director of Ray & Co. He was a mentor for Cohort 1, and he had an amazing experience with them. They gave him a nickname, but I'm sure after his speech, the mentee will come and tell us what the nickname was again. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Serwaa.
Good afternoon, everyone. I didn't know how to give a speech. I'll try to say something sensible from my head. Anyway, you're all welcome to. Actually, it's still within the same year, right? Okay, it already feels like one whole year. Being an entrepreneur, the year moves in a certain way. So if you're not careful, you just lose track of everything. For me, I enjoyed the sessions with the mentees. Let me just step back. My name is Jeffrey Serwaa. I'm the Managing Director for Recent Kogan Limited. For those who have been in this country for quite a while, I'm sure the name resonates with you. It's been around for about 72 years. And I have the privilege to be running it right now, taking over such an old company and trying to revamp it to be able to make money. At the end of the day, that's what entrepreneurs start businesses for. So I had an interesting session with the mentees. It started with a presentation. My presentation was mainly around the myths around running a business. And so I'm sure that's why they enjoyed it, because there are a lot of things we hear about running a business. And I tried to debunk about 15 of them, just so that they don't get carried away with the myths that they carry around and then move into their business feeling that they are obliged to behave a certain way as an entrepreneur. After that, we had sessions with the pitching sessions. For me, it was very enlightening. It's always a privilege listening to the young ones coming up with ideas, and the ideas were mind-blowing. From all sorts of innovative products to services and across board. What clearly stood out was, as an entrepreneur, you think that you know it all until you hear the next person speak to you about theirs and the challenges and how they've gone about their businesses. And then you realize that, okay, I'm not there yet. And it was encouraging hearing them with their pitches, correcting them, and being able to offer solutions. What I also took out of all this over this period of time is for the mentees to, up to today, call and say, can you help us? Can you offer advice? Can you still mentor us through the process? And it's always good and refreshing as somebody who has gained so much knowledge, either in the business space or in the formal sector, to be able to pass on such knowledge to this mentee. So I enjoyed it, and I am looking forward to, I don't know if I'm still going to be a mentor, but anyway, I'll see if I can come up with another set of challenging slides to pass on to them. So, Cohort 2, is that what they're called? Anyway, I'm also in school. I'm in Cohort 10, doctorate class. So I like the word cohort a lot. You're welcome, and I wish you all the best. Feel free to engage anyone you see in this room. Don't wait till you start the sessions. It starts from now. Engage everybody here. I'm sure there are a lot of big guys I see around. They will want to introduce themselves and you'll be able to speak to them. I wish you all the best. Most importantly, learn. Never think that you know it all. Always challenge yourself, get to know more, and then apply it on your business. There's no point just listening, sitting in class and not applying it. If you do not apply it, then it's pointless. You might as well just stay where you were and not waste space. Get somebody else to take over from you. So You're welcome, and thank you very much.
For you, but let's also hear from one of the mentees of Cohort 1, Afro Vivo. Please, let's welcome Afro Vivo to also share.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but we thank God. We thank God for today. So Cohort 1 started. Before Cohort 1, I'd been following most of the incubators in Ghana to learn more. By then, I was just part of my dad's business. I wasn't focusing on starting mine. My dad runs a timber sales company. And then I said, okay, I wanted to do something in tech. So we started running some small webinars, and then we got the idea we wanted to do. Then we started doing Afro Vivo. Afro Vivo is a platform which was going to help creatives scale up, sell their product, digital product. But as time went on, when we joined the cohort, we realized that there were a lot of things that we didn't know, genuinely. And in the middle of it all, I started pivoting. The ideas started changing from just being an e-commerce platform to being a community-driven platform. And I would say we've learned a lot. We've really learned a lot. I've been on Mr. Jeff Serwaa, I've been on Mr. Elton, I've been on most of the mentors I met recently. Last week, Friday, I think today is exactly a week, we partnered with Stanbic Bank's incubator to have our first event in a year. And it was very massive. A lot of people came. The joy of me seeing people around supporting such a dream has always been something that I'm grateful for. Now, Cohort 2. There are 3 things I would like you to learn from this experience. The first one is be ready to face the storm. The second one is that the startup dream, the startup ideas dream, whether you are selling mushroom, you are doing transport, the startup dream can die, but you, the founder, the dream shall never die. The third thing is that always put God first. Thank you very much.
And the most instructive part is that just last week they had their first. Charlie, you're a big man. You're a big man. And that's all because he decided to be a part of this wonderful initiative. So now we are going to talk about the mentees for Cohort 2. Mentees, let me see a wave from you. Aha. Please celebrate them. They are about to go on one of the most intensive journeys of their time. And I wish you well. I wish you strength to go through that one. So let's acknowledge them that. But before we do, right next to Palgrave is a man that Pastor Alex Brown talked about before he entered, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Your lecturer. Oh, so that is your Kwame Nkrumah. Amazing. Please let's celebrate Dr. Kwame Nkrumah one more time. Doc, you're welcome. So let's look at our mentees for the second cohort. And so we have Gideon Awulana Bulus of the Honey Palace Africa Limited. Gideon, if you can just give us a wave. Please, let's clap for him. Gideon, please come forward. Benedicta Pepra of Alluring Women. Benedicta Pepra, Alluring Women. Daisy Alice Mawina Zigre of DMD Catering School. And I saw the DMD, I thought DMD. So I was about to... Then we also have Louis Fifi Imber of Shine Growth Travels. Louis. Erica Adjoa Apia of Wobble Technologies Limited. Okay. Prince Obing of Torresila. Prince. We also have Ni Ajete Alaric of the Block Hub. Ni Ajete. Alright. Judith Enram Akwete of Agri Merca. Please, let's celebrate her. We also have Kwejoba of X Creatives Technologies. Anna Obima Abrokwa of Pana Caps. Rodney Krenzel of Dualex Technologies. Anasitus Zabari Jr. of Emzalin Farms. Okay. We also have Derek Ehler of Opulence Ties and Scarves. Juliana Nyamisa of Green Earth Farms. And then Joseph Anochi of Mash Plus Agri-Foods Limited. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, these are the men and the women, the young men and women who are the mentees in Cohort 2 of Entrepreneurship with Bola Ray. Please, let's celebrate them one more time. And so, what we're going to do is, for each of you, in 10 seconds, tell us what you do. We had the names of the companies, Mush Plus, Technologies, Agri Wine, and all of those things. So in 30 seconds or less, tell us exactly what you are into.
Thank you very much. I am Juliana from Green Earth Snail Farm. We farm snails. We also build greenhouses for others to commercialize the production of snail farming and also farm mushroom and alcohol. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Derek. Opulence Ties. We specialize in custom-made ties for individuals and corporates.
Sure. So my name is Ronnie Greensill from UNESCO Technologies. So basically, we make sure that business leverage on technology, and we provide a wide range of technological services from applications, websites, security systems, access control, CCTV, automated gate, and many more. So basically, we provide an IT service-based something where businesses can leverage on their technology. On technology. So let's say if you are a warehouse and you need security systems, access controls, fingerprint, time attendance systems, we do all these services as well. And also if you are a business and you want people to know more about your services, you want people to know more about your services or products, we also provide websites applications as well. So it's basically a tech something. So thank you very much.
My name is Puju, founder of X Creative Technologies. So what we do is we are an AI tech startup company with the aim to bridge the technological divide in Africa. So we've seen there's a huge gap in Africa as far as technology is concerned. So what we do is we build AI systems to solve the many problems in Africa across various industries. We started with the health industry, where we are building an AI system to centralize health data or patient data across the various countries in Africa, so that AI systems can analyze those data and can predict health trends by preventing epidemics even before they start. So that's one part. We're also building telemedicine apps to gather the data, and that's our entry point, because we can't just start building the AI. We need to feed it with data. So we're starting with a telemedicine app to get the data. We set up the systems to show you the prototypes of how we analyze the data, and then we can scale. So that's basically what we do.
Thank you. I'm Judith Aram Akwite, and I work with AgriMecca. So at AgriMecca, what we do is we transform organic waste into animal feed and organic fertilizer. And how we do that is by using insects. A particular insect called the black soldier fly is what we use to transform organic waste into animal feed and fertilizer. The animal feed for poultry farmers, pig farmers, and then fish farmers. And then organic fertilizer for people into crop production. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Hannah Rose. This is my name, and my company is Shine Road Travels. So I organize affordable and interesting tour packages, both domestic and international. As well, I visit most site attractions in Ghana here and create content on. Thank you so much.
Thank you. My name is Daisy Gray. I run a catering school called DMD Catering School. So at DMD Catering School, we train young adults in acquiring skills in cake baking, sugar craft pastries, and many other courses. We believe that it's very important to acquire skills in this day and age. And so we have two types of trainings. We have the paid, and then we have the unpaid, which is the free trainings that we do organize. Thank you very much.
My name is Benedicta Pepra. I have a fashion brand called Alluring Woman, where we specialize in making high quality clothing for women. Thank you.
All right, I am Gideon Awalana Bruce, and I'm usually called the Honey Man. And so we are building the biggest honey brand in Africa, and it's starting here in Ghana. So we're the Honey Palace. Thank you.
So my name is Prince Obey, and I'm with Torresella. We are basically building a mobile application that creates a community for tourists and to get more products with their tour packages, accommodation, and also recreational activities.
My name is Abna Obima Abrokwa, and Pana Caps is about providing healthy and refreshing local grains, fruit juices, and fresh yogurt. Thank you.
My name is Abigail Sumi, and I'm co-founder of Mash Plus. I'm representing Ogechi. He's actually defending his final year project today. So Mash Plus Agri-Food, we produce mushroom fortified instant noodles and also Mash Plus protein care. So the problem we are solving is that there are a lot of noodles on the market, but their protein and fiber content are very low. And we also realize that mushroom is a perishable product which go waste every 48 hours. So we are solving these two problems by producing Mash Plus instant noodles and Mash Plus protein care. Thank you.
So ladies and gentlemen, these are the mentees for the second cohort of Entrepreneurship with Bola Ray. In fact, the pitching has already started. Please, let's celebrate them as they take their seats. Please, you can take your seats and keep a keen eye on them. The next business mogul is right among these people, and I believe so strongly with the right mentorship they are going to get from this program, among others, they are set. So, and I'd like to acknowledge our official partners for Entrepreneurship with Bola Ray, UNESCO Ghana. Please let's celebrate UNESCO Ghana, the queen of immense support. Alisa Hotel, please, where we are now, let's celebrate Alisa Hotel. And of course, EIB Network. And also the Business and Financial Times PFT. Now, our sponsors include Haptel in Mexico, Ghana, Dutilex, Quickover, the Ghana Report, Deep One Consulting, Life Taste Beverage, Hadassah Ushering Agency, and I'm sure when you stepped in, you met these wonderful ushers who led you to your seats and also smiled at you. Hadassah, please, let's celebrate Hadassah Ushering Agency, Compendium Foods, and of course, Empire Ghana. And I'm excited because the CEO, the boss of Empire Ghana is also here. It said that behind every successful man, there is a powerful woman. Please, let's celebrate Mrs. Dr. CBC. Yeah. Oh, they can't see you, Mama D. Please, let's celebrate her. Amazing. That's one wonderful woman who gets things happening. Very powerful. Hey, Charlie, my boss there. Anyways. You know one thing, I always say this when I have the opportunity. When he posts his wife, he says, if it is yours, come. Amazing. So I would like to also introduce a very special person in our midst this evening. And last year, or for Cohort 1, our grand mentor was the EU ambassador to Ghana. And this year, in fact, Cohort 2, you are blessed. You have your grand mentor as the representative of UNESCO to Ghana in the person of Mr. Edmond Mukala. Please, let's celebrate Mr. Edmond Mukala. Yes, he represents UNESCO here in Ghana. And so we are so thrilled to have you as our grand mentor. And so let's quickly now let you know the mentors for Cohort 2. We have Dr. Daniel Moses, who is CEO of BWC. as one of our mentors. We also have Rashida Sani, CEO of IZA. We have Don Dixon, who is the CEO of D1 Consulting. Beatrice Mensata, CEO of Cybel Energy. We have Sam Amano, CEO of Blue Space. We have Nick Van Ayi, who is Premier President of Bank Montreal. We also have Kojo Sobo, founder of EMI Africa. We have Claudia Lumo. She is CEO of Glitz Africa. Dr. James Lindsay, Executive Chairman of JL Properties. We have Mr. Thibaut Lam, who is MD of Africa Global Logistics and also the French Foreign Trade Advisor in Cameroon. So these are the quality of people who are coming to mentor you. We also have Her Excellency Anne-Sophie Ave. She's French Ambassador to Tanzania, former and founder of Akusia Fund Ghana, and the Grand Mentor, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Edmond Mukala, who is the representative of UNESCO to Ghana. So these are the men and women who will be taking you through your entrepreneurial journey for the next couple of weeks. In fact, I can promise you, there is so much to learn from them. There is so much to tap from their expertise.
Okay, so now we have to hear from this year's Grand Mentor. And you've already met him. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and welcome Mr. Edmond Mukala, representative of UNESCO to Ghana. Oh, you can do it better. Let's continue to clap as he joins me up here.
I thought that the clapping will continue until I reach here. Now this is very exciting. Just watching these young entrepreneurs really displaying and also actually selling, what they're doing or what they're going to do. It's really amazing. Being so many years in Asia, in Europe, and keep on listening, a lot of these. Africa is full of despair. Africa is full of death. Africa is full of diseases, etc. Almost like you lose all the hopes because you think that nothing really coming out of the continent. But I think what you guys have seen, I couldn't even close down my speech, but what you guys have witnessed just a few minutes ago, that's really revolutionary. This is really, I would have said this is the future, but actually the future is already happening right now. I'm also almost calling it already an African dream. Because some of us were really saying, when and how, Africa one day will rise up. Our expression is saying that not will rise up, Africa is rising. Africa is rising from what we can really see today. So distinguished guests, we've all protocol really observed because I could see many of my friends and colleagues and partners with all respect and all protocol really observed. Dear Bola Ray, I was saying really to my assistant, and I think my speech will be just, we need more of you. That's what exactly, not only Ghana needs more of you, but actually the African continent needs more of you. You agree with me? Then that clapping was a little bit shy. When something is working, when something is breaking the ground, when something is really bringing changes and transformation in society, you have to acknowledge it. You have really to acknowledge it. I've been in Asia for 16 years, and I saw China being a third world country to becoming the first world economy, and I can tell you, it starts always with the first steps. Lao Tzu, one of the poets of China, said, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. But here I've seen many steps already ahead. So, boy, if you're wasting your time and still waiting that the future will come, the future is already happening. And I will also even take the opportunity, I know this is not part of my speech, I'm sorry, But I think it's also, but since it's Bola Ray, it means that it's already being on the media and all the members of the diaspora. I really want to appeal to them. I really want to call upon the diaspora. I think what you're seeing is the transformation that is happening in the continent. And I would like just you to invite you that the Africa that you knew then is the Africa, is no longer the same Africa that's been happening now. Some of them, I used to be part of them, so some of us used to be so disappointed about the continent, worrying about how can I really help, and I think here is the opportunity. You can really join the Bola Ray Entrepreneurship and bring in your contribution and make really a changes really in the life of these young people. Entrepreneurs are making difference through their ventures in our local communities. We witness example of this on daily basis. By supporting this initiative, we not only reinforce the social fabric of society, but also contribute to economic development, fostering a culture of empowerment, inclusion, and collaboration. It is imperative for us to really know that this event that is being done here today will bear a big impact not only in Ghana, but even beyond the borders of this great country of Ghana. So I'm really honored to be here today to engage in a conversation about entrepreneurship, a topic that is essential to our shared advancement in our swiftly changing world. Entrepreneurship has transcended its status as a mere career path. It is a catalyst of social transformation, economic expansion, and innovation. We acknowledge that entrepreneurship is the key to unlocking innumerable opportunities for youth and communities as we convene here in Ghana, a city that is brimming with potential and creativity. The entrepreneurial spirit enables individuals to address pressing challenges with ingenuity and resilience, drive sustainable development, and transform ideas into actuality. At UNESCO, we are profoundly dedicated to cultivating an environment that is conducive to the growth of entrepreneurship. We acknowledge that the entrepreneurial journey is not without its challenges. However, it is through this obstacle that innovative ventures and remarkable solutions are born. Our objective is to ensure that young minds are equipped with the necessary tools of opportunities to prosper, by offering support and resources that foster this entrepreneurial spirit. This encompasses the promotion of access to quality education, the facilitation of skill development, and the establishment of platforms for networking and mentorship. This paves the way for subsequent generation of innovators to take bold measures toward the establishment of a brighter future. And I'm very happy to see that Sandlos is here, because we have been talking about distance learning, using digitization as a means really to boost, as the Minister of Education talked about, the fourth revolution, digitization, which is revolutionizing really the education system. But I want really to highlight that digitization or artificial intelligence is really enabling Africa to bridge the gap that we have lost throughout the decades or the centuries. What we used to think that was impossible yesterday, and I can really guarantee you, and you have seen, you have heard from those young men and women, that it is possible. Africa is catching up, and wait and see, you'll be surprised. China beat the world in less than 30 years, became the first world economy. Wait and see what the mother of all civilization will bring into this world. So it is in our context, entrepreneurship is especially important because it provides a potent means of addressing social issues and promoting community development, business ranging from small-scale ventures to large enterprises, have the capacity to generate employment opportunities, improve livelihoods, and contribute to the general welfare of society. So it is imperative, therefore, that we continue to advocate for entrepreneurship as a fundamental component of sustainable development as we consider the future. This entails the establishment of an ecosystem that fosters innovation, collaboration, and resilience, in addition to providing support to individual entrepreneurs. It is imperative that we collaborate, government entities, educational institutions, private sector's leaders, and civil society, and I would call the diaspora at large, to establish a resilient infrastructure that facilitates entrepreneurial endeavors. This collaborative approach will guarantee that we optimize the effectiveness of our endeavor and establish an environment that is conducive to the growth of entrepreneurship. In summary, we should recognize the transformative potential of entrepreneurship. We are not only promoting economic development, but also establishing a more equitable and prosperous future for all by investing in our entrepreneurs and cultivating a supportive ecosystem. Reading about the founder, Bola Ray, whom I had the privilege of receiving in my office, very humble man. You know, when you see him and you talk to him, but when you see what he has done, you almost become like, wow. No one is counting. Yes, I'm talking about the same person. I'm talking about the same man. And there are many of them, I won't name, you know, that there are many of them, I can see the faces. You know, that's one of the things to be excited to be in Ghana. I'm excited, and I think some of you have known me and realized that this man he's already a little bit more excited than the Ghanaians, but just take me like that, because I've seen a lot, and I know that there's great hope in this country. So reading about the founder of this, I'm reminded of Pablo Neruda, who said that I have been reborn many times. And I think that's what we heard even from the MC and also the story of the young ones. They have been going already through some challenges. I will call it being reborn. Every time you almost start again from scratches, but just taking your new birth again as a new opportunity to start until you will succeed, because you will never fail. I have been reborn many times from depths of the defeated stars, but reconstructing the thread of eternities. And that's exactly what you're seeing is the present future already happening in our midst. So that is true leadership. We need many more of Bola Rays so that collectively we can transform aspiration into accomplishment and establish a legacy of innovation and progress that will be an advantageous to future generations. And I'm really grateful to you. I'm grateful to all of you for attending, and let's really multiply the Bola Rays in this continent of Africa. Thank you.
I think we can do it better. For Mr. Edmund Mukala, he's representative of UNESCO to Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to hear from the man, Bola Ray. This man means, just before you clap, he means so much to me, and I know that for every single person here, he means so much to you as well. You know, the mentors who have spoken in the video said they believe in transformative agendas, and that's exactly what Bola Ray stands for. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that we should all be up and welcome the man, Nathan Kabla Anochi APC, aka, oh come on, I didn't hear that, aka.
Thank you very much. Oh, please sit up. Thank you very much, Serwaa, Amihere. A beautiful day it is today, and I thank you all for coming. To our grand mentor, thank you very much, the head of UNESCO Ghana, for agreeing to be on this great program. We say thank you. And to our distinguished patrons as well, you're most welcome. Good evening. Standing on all existing protocol, I say that it is with immense pride and excitement that I stand before you today to officially launch the second cohort of entrepreneurship with Bola Ray. We're doing this in partnership with an esteemed brand, UNESCO Ghana, and the luxurious Alisa Hotel. I must say, this journey began with a simple belief that every individual, regardless of background, deserves the opportunity to chase their dreams and also build a future of their own. I envisioned a program that will not just empower entrepreneurs, but ignite a passion for innovation and create a ripple effect of economic growth and social impact within our community. Some months ago, the first cohort of Entrepreneurship with Bola Ray was a resounding success, where we witnessed the first-hand transformative power of education, mentorship, and collaboration. Young minds blossomed, ideas took flight, and businesses were born. For me, it gave me so much joy. The stories of our first cohort, I must say, are testament to the potential that exists within each and every one of us. Today, we stand on the shoulders of that success, ready to embrace a new generation of entrepreneurs. And like our grand mentor Riley put it, the time for Africa is now. The future is now. This second cohort is poised to be even more impactful with a broadened scope and deeper resources. And I must say, we'll play the video of our mentors and you get to see the mentors that we've assembled. I must say, it's mind-blowing, and I thank all of you for agreeing to be mentors. To our mentees, I have a special message for you. Yes, in cohort 1, we learned from experiences, refined our curriculum and we strengthened our partnerships to provide an even more enriching platform for growth and development. I must say, our partnership with UNESCO Ghana is a beacon of knowledge and innovation. We all know what UNESCO stands for. In the field of education, what they've done, science, cultural, they are doing an amazing job, and we're happy. Once again, thank you, the head of UNESCO Ghana, Mr. Edmond Lukala, thank you very much. We're humbled to have you as our grand mentor and also for UNESCO to be supporting us. Thanks for your commitment to education, to sustainable development. It aligns perfectly with our vision. A vision of building a future where entrepreneurship thrives and contributes to a more equitable and prosperous world. The Alisa Hotel, thank you very much, Alisa. A symbol of elegance and hospitality, you've offered us a unique environment for our program, and it provides a space for collaboration, networking, and inspiration, fostering an atmosphere conducive for creativity and innovation. To the aspiring entrepreneurs, our mentees, I want to say this: embrace this opportunity with open hearts. And of course, minds as well. Be bold, be daring, never be afraid to ask for guidance. And I'm happy in cohort 1, we had a lot of them going out there, following up and getting the feedback. We want you to be bold. We want you to be daring. Never be afraid to ask for guidance. We are here to support you every step of the way, to nurture your dreams and help you turn them into reality. Over the past few months, we've been diligently searching for individuals who embody the spirit of entrepreneurship, who have achieved success, and who are passionate about guiding others. These individuals are not just names on a list. They are your partners on this journey. They bring a wealth of experience, a passion for growth, and an unwavering commitment to their success. They are here to challenge you, to support you, and to help you navigate the complex world of entrepreneurship. They are your mentors. And this is not just learning business strategies or financial models. It's about building a strong foundation, developing resilience, because many of these people have gone through the storm and they've come out unscathed. Yes, it will be challenging. They are here to tell you their stories. We are here to help build a strong foundation, develop resilience, and cultivate the mindset of entrepreneurs. With our mentors by your side, you will have the tools and guidance to turn your dreams into reality. So I want you all to join me as we give a huge round of applause to our incredible mentors for Cohort 2. We will go through the list again. Our MC will indulge us by mentioning their name. But as we launch this new cohort, we invite you to join us in celebrating this momentous occasion. Let us be inspired by the energy and enthusiasm of our mentees. You guys, you are the next big thing. Take it from me. Let us reaffirm our commitment to supporting the growth of a thriving entrepreneurial ecosystem. Together, let's cultivate a culture of innovation, collaboration, and unwavering support. Let us empower the next generation of entrepreneurs and witness their transformative impact on our community and beyond. Thank you. Entrepreneurship with Bola Ray Cohort 2 is officially launched. Thank you.
Let's put our hands together one more time for Bola Ray. Oh, you can do it better. And just as Bola said, I will go through the list of mentors one more time. We have Dr. Daniel Moses, he's CEO of PwC, Rashid Asani, CEO of Izar Group, Don Dixon, CEO of D1 Consulting. That's the beautiful lady over there. Please give us a wave. Beatrice Mensah is CEO of Cybel Energy. Sam Amano, CEO of Blue Space. Nick Van Aye is with he's a Premier President of Bank Montreal. He's not here, but you saw his photo earlier. Kojo Sobo, many of you know the Emmy Awards. He's a founder of Emmy Africa. Claudia Lumor is CEO of Glitz Africa. Dr. James Lindsay is Executive Chairman of JL Properties. Mr. Biboots Lane, MD of Africa Global Logistics. And Anne-Sophie Abi, French Ambassador to Tanzania. Mr. Edmund Mukala is our grant mentor, and he's a representative of UNESCO to Ghana. Now, we'll have a very brief time for networking. And this networking is very important. Bola Ray, I always say, is the grandmaster of networking. He understands what networking is. And I've learned a lot on that from him. I see so many lovely people and important people here that you need to speak with. Let's put our hands together for my boss, who is the president of the Ghana Journalists Association. Please put your hands together for him. And you should all speak to this man. He has a lot of money. He's a businessman also, and he's a friend of the business. Mr. President, thank you. Say something.
Thank you, Serwaa. And good evening to you all. I think this is an ambush. It's a coup. I think I saw Bola saying something to Serwaa when he was here. Anyway, as a soldier, always a soldier. I think let's commend our brother. He's doing so marvelous. He's doing so well. Sitting down watching all these documentaries and listening to the mentees, and even looking at the caliber of mentors selected. I said, wow. And for Mr. Bukala, getting him, this man is really difficult to reach. And for you to get him here, I think that's wonderful. For us, we know that unemployment has become a canker in our society. And for that matter, anyone who helps in reducing unemployment, this unemployment canker, should be commended. And if all of us here decide to impact on the upcoming generation, on the youth, because there's no job, but we need to impact, build their capacity, build their confidence to know that even they can do it, they don't need to be employed. You can do it because we did it. Some of us, and those who are here, who knows us, who knows our beginning, will tell you that we did it. And so we need to impact. If, assuming, let's say we have about 100 people here, if we are all to even mentor 5 people, at the end of the day, we will reduce the unemployment rate by 500. And I think this is something that I'm challenging all of you to do. That let's contribute our quota in what? In building national development by enriching the youth and reducing unemployment. Entrepreneurship is crucial for what? For job creation. Very, very crucial. And I think, so our brother here, considering the first cohort and the second cohort, brother, you are really creating job. And we commend you. It's also very crucial for economic growth. Because as entrepreneurs, they pay taxes. And as we all know, because our taxes are what we use in growing the economy, in building the state we are all living in. And wealth creation. Entrepreneurs generate wealth, they improve their own lives and those of their employees. So please, if you are here, there are key things that I have learned that we should let this actually encourage us, this initiative by our very own brother, and it's quicken us, some of us, to impact. There are a lot in us. There's a lot we can do. The youth, in fact, like I said, out of 10 graduates, after NSS, only 1 get job. And so, what can we do in our own small way? Social impact. Entrepreneurs address social and environmental issues, creating positive change. And so, if we're able to do, we create positive change. And I believe that even with the risk associated to it, if we say it's possible, then it is possible. It can be done. You and I need to support this worthy cause. Kudos, big bro. Enjoy it.
Thank you. That is the Ghana Journalists Association President. Thank you so much. I also want to introduce to those of you who do not know, probably, I know that my colleague Joshua must have done it, but the general manager of the EIB network is here, Nanaya Serwaa. Good evening once again. And when I tell you, is Santok around? Santok? I saw Santok, definitely. But he's the Obroni. He's not the only Obroni here, actually. There's Jeff Serwaa, who is also Obroni. And you know why you need to take the networking session very serious? Because any brand that you've seen me work with, Jeff Serwaa makes it happen. Let's put our hands together for him. And he's a CEO. You know, Jeff, thank you so much. And of course, next to him is Mr. Afari. These have been friends of Bola Ray for years, since I've known him. And Mr. Afari is the CEO of Equity Insurance. Mr. Afari, forgive me. You know, at the insurance awards, his people came to correct me that he's now a doctor. So Dr. Afari, I salute you. Good evening. And I know that I introduced her earlier, but I want us to clap again for Mrs. Bola Ray. Please give us a wave. Oh no, you need to stand up. She's too pretty to be sitting down. This side is not clapping. And she's wearing Office & Co, by the way. Good evening, Auntie Dorcas. I love her so much. Anyway, we'll be wrapping up very shortly because we know it's Friday nights. The thing about my boss that you don't know is that he likes to work and he likes to party, you know? So it's Friday nights. We understand that we need to let you go, to let your hair down. But I want to reiterate that the networking session is very important. Take a card, exchange business cards, take photos, talk to someone, you know, make sure that you're networking. I see Dick Darkhead over there too. Dick, hi. Oh, no, that's his name. That's his actual name, by the way. So ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and welcome David Lola to give us the vote of thanks so we can wrap up. Let's put our hands together for him.
Good evening, everyone. I trust we all had a great time here, and I am truly elated. I wish I could sign up to be part of the mentees, but yes, I am part of the team that is trying to make all of this work. We give glory to God for a successful event, and we trust and hope that He would see us through the 3-month program. A big thank you to the UNESCO representative to Ghana, His Excellency Edmond Mukala. Thank you very much. A big thank you to the GJA President, our mentors, our mentees, invited guests. Thank you very much for gracing this occasion, and we hope and pray and we trust in God that at the end of the 3 months, all of us will come back to Alisa Hotel and we can have something to give gratitude to God for. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you very much, Damilola. It's Friday night, and I know that we want to go, but what if I performed for you? Who is up for it? What if I danced? Oh, you begged him. My people know that I don't know how to dance, but I can sing, right? So what if I sang? Oh, the noise is not loud enough. I'm not singing. If you want to hear me sing, you know, make some noise. Oh, it's not loud enough. It's not loud enough. Are you sure you want to hear me sing? I think you want to hear a better person. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and welcome Heis.